The 678.9-meter-tall Merdeka 118 skyscraper, designed by Australian studio Fender Casalitas, took first place in Malaysia, becoming the second tallest building in the world. Located in the center of Kuala Lumpur, the 118-story skyscraper has reached its full height after the completion of the pointed spire. Fender Casalitas began construction of Merdeka 118 in 2016 on a site overlooking Merdeka Stadium, a historically significant site built for Malaysia's Declaration of Independence in 1957. The nearly completed 678.9-meter-tall skyscraper, classified as a megatall building, has a triangular glass facade and spans over 288,000 square meters. It offers 158,000 square meters of office space for rent and includes hotel, retail, and residential facilities, aiming to be a major tourist destination in Las Vegas, which attracts about 42 million visitors annually. But in order to keep this flow, companies have to constantly create new attractions. One of them will be MSG Sphere, the largest spherical building in the world. It is an ambitious project with a budget of almost $2 billion, created using a variety of technical solutions. The spherical building has a height of 112 meters and a width of 157 meters. Outside, MSG Sphere LED screen covers a total area of 54,000 square meters, capable of displaying content that is clearly visible at a distance of several kilometers. Inside, there is a hall for 17,500 seats and a number of other rooms. The installation of the Sphere's steel body was completed in mid-2021. Now the next step is the creation of an external LED screen. MSD Entertainment is confident that the construction will be completed this year. Denmark plans to build 2 new energy islands in the North and Baltic Seas to provide wind energy and potentially green hydrogen to multiple countries. The artificial island in the North Sea, located 100 kilometers from Denmark's mainland, will initially generate 3 gigawatts of electricity, expanding to 10 gigawatts. It will supply power to countries like the Netherlands, the UK, and Belgium, which was previously not possible. The construction is estimated to cost about 28 billion euros. It consists of a central hub of steel, concrete, and sand that will be surrounded by a series of platforms and wind turbines. Most likely, the island will also have accommodation for short-stay workers. Energy islands could produce green hydrogen for heavy industry, aviation, and shipping. This is especially relevant for the island of Bornholm, through which about 60,000 ships pass each year. In addition, hydrogen can be transported through pipelines on the seabed. Construction of the Guangzhou Evergrande Football Stadium began in April 2020 at an estimated cost of $1.86 billion. The new project will resemble a lotus flower, which is symbolic because Guangzhou is popularly called the Flower City. All work on the 100,000 capacity project ceased in August 2021, as the city struggled to meet payments on more than $300 billion in debt. The developers ceded control to the authorities, who plan to sell the stadium, or in the absence of buyers, purchase it through the Guangzhou City Construction Investment Group. Chinese authorities insist that a stadium under construction will be completed, though the timeline is uncertain. On September 7, 2017, Amazon announced plans for a new HQ2 headquarters, which will employ tens of thousands of people. This is comparable to Apple's new spaceship-like headquarters in Cupertino. Amazon's founder, Jeff Bezos, mentioned that the new HQ2 will be similar in scale to their existing headquarters in Seattle, which consists of 33 buildings covering about 752,500 square meters. More than 40,000 people work there. Amazon estimates that having its headquarters in Seattle saved the city about $38 billion between 2010 and 2016. The centerpiece of the complex will be a 100-meter tower called Helix, which visually resembles a shell. The Green Gardens will contain workspaces for the company's employees. Amazon has been working on the design of the new headquarters for 3 years. Construction work is already underway by the beginning of February 2021. According to Amazon, everyone will be able to visit the Helix Tower for 2 weekends a month. Public spaces of 10,000 square meters will be created on the territory of the complex. However, on March 3, 2023, Amazon announced the suspension of construction of its second headquarters. Amid significant layoffs by major tech companies, Egypt is constructing Africa's tallest skyscraper, the iconic tower, which will reach 385.8 meters. Built by a Chinese company in the new administrative capital, the 80-floor building will primarily serve office needs. It will be the largest among 20 other skyscrapers in the business district of the new administrative capital. The total area of the building exceeds 65,000 square meters. Construction of iconic tower officially began in May 2018. Egyptian Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli visited the construction site to take part in a ceremony marking the start of foundation pouring in 2019. The main contractor for the project is China State Construction Engineering. The iconic tower skyscraper was planned and inspired by the shape of the obelisk of the pharaohs, as well as the shape of the crown of the Egyptian god Ra. In July 2021, all structural concrete work on the tower was completed, and the tower reached its full height of 385 meters on August 24, 2021. The Hinkley Point C nuclear power station, set to be completed this year, will be the first new nuclear plant in the UK in over 20 years. It is being built next to the existing Hinkley Point A and B plants by the Nuclear New Build Generation Company, a subsidiary of the French state-owned EDF, with investment from the Chinese state-owned power company CGM. Approved by Theresa May's government in 2016, the station will supply up to 7% of the UK's electricity needs. The cost of the project is currently $40 billion. The commissioning of the first unit should take place this year. Over the past couple of decades, China has built hundreds of bridges, not only within the country, but also on the territory of other states. Many of the projects deserve special attention, because often during their implementation, specialists from the Celestial Empire set another record. This also applies to the construction of the 6.15-kilometer Padma Bridge across the river, which, according to the latest indicator, has become the longest among similar facilities in the Ganges, Brahmaputra, Meghna river basins. In addition, the project is recognized as the most complex in the history of Bangladesh in the field of construction. The world record mentioned in this context refers to the remarkable engineering feat of sinking bridge piles to an unprecedented depth of 125.46 meters, setting a new benchmark in bridge construction. This achievement was part of a significant infrastructure project in Bangladesh, where China Railway Group, a major Chinese construction company, offered its expertise. The company was not only willing to undertake the construction, but also offered to finance the project, potentially placing Bangladesh in a debt relationship with China. Despite the criticism, the bridge's construction was successfully completed, marking a significant achievement for Bangladesh. The bridge has become a symbol of national pride and development, representing the country's ability to undertake and complete large-scale infrastructure projects independently. For China, this project stands as another example of its growing influence and success in executing major international construction projects. Write in the comments which of these projects you like the most. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the TalkTiv channel. Also, check out our previous videos. Goodbye.